Mibs. Alright, this is... What happens if I drag it away? I gotta go this one. Fuck it. There we go. Yep, everyone's on this one. Alrighty.
Oh, I'm not even online thing.
Very nice.
Of course. I forgot to even log in. I'm like just here doing my drawing. Oops. Ah.
Skills. Super skills. Bing, 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 bing. All right, Michael. So you're trying to go back into the town.
Yeah, I am. Oh.
So what do you do, buddy?
I pound on the door.
The fuck do you want?
I forgot I need something.
Too fucking bad.
Let me in.
Give me money.
I don't have any money.
Oh. I guess you ain't getting in.
I mean, I have a gold piece and 400 some odd copper.
Ha!
A piece of jade.
Wait, a piece of jade, you say?
Yeah.
Ha!
Fucking asshole.
It's like, we're sorry, but we just let you through for nothing. You were definitely not letting you back in for fucking nothing.
Please let me in.
Well, since you asked nicely, no. Do you get a load of this guy, Roland? Does he look familiar to you? No, man. You know, though, now that you mention it, he looks like that poster we just got. You mean the volleyball poster? Yeah, that one. Oh, maybe we should invite him in for some volleyball. Yes, volleyball.
I don't like where this is going.
Do you like volleyball? Are you that guy from that volleyball magazine?
Sure, yes I am.
Yeah, feel free to come in then, buddy. And the gate slides open.
I don't want to do this. I just need to go to the inn, grab some things I forgot, and I also need to make a trip to the blacksmith, trade in a few things.
Ah, yeah. Come on in, buddy.
I really don't like where this is going, but I have to.
And the gate slides behind you.
Yay!
Make a reflex roll.
Fucking Christ. Oh, what's my new reflex here? Oh, I got a +6.
Yes, you have real nice scores.
Okay.
All right, you dodge nimbly upwards and avoid being splashed with a giant fucking thing of hot oil.
Yo, man,
Boiling.
it's not very cool.
No, in fact, it's boiling hot.
Damn it.
Drop the other one! Make another reflex roll. As well as roll initiative. There you go, see? And now you dodge over here, which is the only part that there is no longer hot oil on the ground. And this guy says, hi.
Sup? Can you explain what's going on here?
You gotta die. Or you could just put on these handcuffs. Either way.
Why?
Doesn't matter. And then he swings.
But I didn't do anything!
Man, I hope you have a good armor class.
Currently my armor class is a 17.
That was not good enough. Let's see, how much does this guy do? Probably more than you can handle at this point, I would guess. Oh no, you might live through this.
But no, honestly, I didn't do anything. Why are you doing this?
He says, you know what you did.
No,
And-
honestly, I don't.
Oh, okay. He says here. Give me
Oh, that's
one.
a shit-tastic initiative.
Where the f- did I just put this? Oh, it's in down. That's why I couldn't find it. There we go. Okay. Yep. At which point the guard pulls this out.
You made an actual wanted poster. Oh my god, that's fucking great.
Can you read it?
Let me zoom in a little bit. Being a fiery asshole.
Before we get into I was prepared for something else too. Before we get into how do they recognize me? I look so it's like, how could they possibly recognize me? And the answer is you don't look that different.
I mean, color scheme wise, I look different.
Yeah, everything.
Racial profiling! Racial profiling!
You can always put on the cuffs and let the judge sort it out. That's what I'm gonna do with the body.
God damn it.
Go ahead and. But let's see what this guy does. All right, take 5 damage.
Yay. And I need to change my health because my health is actually this. From that, it puts me at that. Okay, honestly, this isn't very nice. I have no idea what I did, and you're racially profiling now just because I look like this person on this wanted poster.
That's how
Obviously,
wanted
I'm not
posters
the
work.
person.
That's exactly how wanted posters work, sir.
Fine. Put the handcuffs on me and take me to the judge.
Okay. He goes to go put handcuffs on you, which are technically manacles. Yep, there we go. And so now you are manacled. Now
I tried changing my image to the one that I gave you, but it wouldn't let me actually change it.
you gotta upload it into the session.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you can.
Like I was able to change it in my journal.
Yeah, that's because you can't upload it into the actual session. You can only upload it into the journal. Such is the way. Sorry, we're gonna give you a little thingy here,
Yay!
and then this one's dead.
No, bastard.
He's actually we went too far from dead there. If I had taken the other 2 attacks, it might have been different.
I mean, I got 24 health.
Yeah, this guy attacks 3 times a turn, and that was 1. That's just this guy.
I'm gonna need control of my character.
Never. Actually, it should already be. Oh, it didn't save it. I forgot I have to do that stupid thing. There we go. Alright, saved.
Yay!
And then suddenly this guy grows to twice his size. You okay, Roland?
Me fine.
Oil burn! Urgh. Yeah, he didn't have the best speech center. Alright, well, follow me, weird purple guy. And this gate opens. And he goes walking this way. And this one's walking behind you. Ah, my bones! You're a heavy fuck. Alright. Oh god, I've gotten longer. Why am I so tall now? This town sucks. Hi, random laborer. Fuck you, my name's Bob! Fucking so many Bobs in this town. Alright. Well, I've brought you to the judge.
Wait.
Sorry, the judge still has to walk over. Judge! He yells. He's gonna look down at you and, be like, this guy, he's got a wanted poster, but he says it's not him, yo. What do you think? Ruff. Yeah, that's what I thought, but he says I'm racially profiling him. Ruff. Yeah, I told him that too. So, what are we gonna do about this? Ruff. Uh-huh. Alright then. So, the chief says that, you can leave, just as soon as you, put out the fire. And the whole town is on fire. At this point.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember that, do you? Now, let's give you a visual depiction of what's going on here. At this point, now that you've been gone for a minute.
Oh my god.
Remember, this is in the days of, no fucking goddamn fire brigade. There's no damn fire trucks. So unless you got a water magician on your hands. Which, let's be honest, whoever takes create water, pussies.
I actually had create water.
Yeah, that's my point.
When I was a druid.
Exactly.
No. Oh no, the blacksmith! I needed him! Shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! I like how the potion seller's place is on fire.
Yeah, there's only one. That and the inn. I guess technically these two buildings over here that don't really do shit, but no one cares about them. It's technically a guard station anyway. The guards only put out the shit that belongs to them. They only put out the fires on the buildings that they go to. Literally, he's just like, yeah, I'm not a firefighter. But he says if you put out all this fire, you can leave. Otherwise, you're going into the fire.
I'll see what I can do about it.
Alright, chop chop.
Scratches his head confused.
Also the mayor is going to follow you. Roof. I have busy shit to do. Not putting out the fire. That's other people's jobs. I gotta go scratch this gate. Oh Lord, I've shrunk again.
Fuck. I don't know what to do about this.
Roof.
I don't even know why this is something I have to take care of anyways. I didn't do this.
Roof.
Oh my couldn't the mayor be a human or someone who could speak?
Rough. At which point the horse talks to you. Like, very well, sir. I shall elaborate on your position in your current circumstances. At which the point the horse turns around and says, follow me.
Okay.
You see, you lit this whole f***ing town on fire. I watched you. Because I am a horse. And I don't have anything better to do. Then, for some inexplicable reason, you were struck down by a mighty god. I don't know which one and I don't care. In fact, it might have been tuberculosis. All I know is you look funny now. Before you looked funny, but in a different way. With that being said, this is where we believe that the fire has a weak point. We have not deduced what it is yet, but it is here, most likely, if it has one. Good luck! I must now go and gallop in a meadow before it catches fire. Good luck to you, dumb blue guy.
Oh, okay.
At which point, when the mayor gets like right there, he just straight disappears.
Yep.
You don't even remember the woman, do you?
No, I do not.
Good luck with those memory rolls, buddy. Good luck. Hey, look on the bright side, Jewell didn't even hear you. You still got 10.
Oh, fuck my life. Alright, so, I'm going to, attempt a memory check right now to see if I remember which woman it is exactly.
Let's call that an intelligence check.
Well, that's just a single D20 for me,
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know. I gotta check
Yep.
your character again.
Oh, no, my int says I have a +2. Even though my intelligence is a 10.
Weird.
Oh, it's because I'm a rogue.
Oh, you get +2, yeah, to intelligence rolls.
Yay! Does a 16 remember which woman?
You remember that they were in this general vicinity. Because remember, not only you don't know the woman, when you got that information, you were supposed to stop, look around, take bearing of who the closest was. So now you remember where you were at that time, but you don't know who exactly it was. You know that at that time you were roughly around here getting ready to pass through this area, which is now almost all on fire.
I could not see what you were marking.
Oh, is it not showing?
Oh, there we go. There,
Yeah.
I saw that one.
So you guys are roughly around this cat when that happened. Now, if the people were there or not, I couldn't say, because as you can tell, I moved the people in the back if you guys aren't paying attention. Which is why you can see all of the guys with fire buckets.
Yep. And I can't assassinate her because I don't...
He has no assassination stuff.
Well, technically I can still get assassination because assassination gives me...
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta get that up. I forgot, I gotta pull up your updated character sheet.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. Let's copy that link. Paste it up here. There we go. Now I can look at your stuff again. Level 3 rogue. Yes, yes. -4.
Shut up.
You are the most uncharismatic of people.
Right.
Like, you should honestly have to make checks just to talk with people to, like, let them talk with you. It's just like, sir, you smell like a fucking burning barn and look like you just got dropped in a fucking recycling pan full of shit and snails. You look like an avocado had sex with an uglier...
Deadpool, right?
Yeah. But, yeah, so it's up to you. You do know that they're in that area, but you're probably gonna have to do some more searching around and, stuff.
God damn it. Why did the blacksmith have to be on fire? Why does this all have to be on fire? I can't think this through.
Oh, shit. I did not know this. Apparently,
What?
you cannot stockpile inspiration.
Oh.
Well, let me double check that, though, because D&D Beyond has failed me before. A lot. It's like... It does, though. It's a failure. It deserves all of my hate. All of my hate!
Now, did you see all or just all?
Oh! Sorry, my pronunciation is being muffled.
No,
Just gotta go with that intensity.
it wasn't intense enough. It had to be.
All you gotta do is just shake your whole body when you say something and you get that effect. Hey-ya!
I have no idea how to approach this. This is fucking awful.
Look, man, I'm not the one who made bad decisions and went back into a town that I had just started burning down after I had just barely got out.
But I have to do this mission for a goddess.
This is true. That's also not my fault. It was my idea, just not my fault. There's a subtle difference. Oh, here we go. Why are you so blurry? There we go.
Alright, so I'm gonna move over here about the vicinity where it was when I first awoke. And I'm gonna think long and hard about who around and what they looked like. Fire's least my concerns right now.
It's fair.
So, memory, don't fail me now.
Hey, there you go. So you remember very specifically that there was like a blondish woman, I guess, near that was closest to you, and she was wearing like a faded flannel dress and some like basic ass skirt shit. I don't know, but basically you kind of remember what she looks like now.
Okay.
Now you gotta go find her.
So I'm going to look around, see who I can see that's a female and whatnot, and kind of move closer for a little bit of a investigation.
Alrighty.
D20, what's my investigation score? Oh, +2, fuck yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
You can't even tell if you're a woman. You just aren't sure right now.
After I contemplate this, it's like, what is a woman?
When a man loves a woman.
Now I have a song stuck in my head.
I'm gonna do
Very
another
good.
investigation roll because this is fucked up.
Just want you to remind yourself that you've done this all to yourself. Every single event that led to this was your doing. None of this was my doing. Just wanted to remind you that.
I know.
Just politely. So 17, huh?
Yep.
So now you are getting a better idea. You can see that there seems to be like a woman here. This one seems to be a woman. That one looks like a woman. This one you're not 100% sure, but kind of look like a woman.
Dude looks like a lady.
Something like that, you know.
Well, I'm going to see if this one here matches the description of what I remember. 1d20 plus 2. Fuck me. I love how spread out my fucking rolls are.
I think you know the answer to that one.
Yep. I'm just gonna shrug it off and just kind of move on down here. Inspect around here. Why do I do this to myself? Do any of the female looking ones around here look like the female that I most...
It looks like most of the ones around here are unfortunately brunettes. So. But one of them does look at you and they're like, Stinky, help us put out this fire!
Fine, I'll help you put out this fire. And I guess I'll help them put out the fire.
Alrighty.
I guess I'll grab a bucket full of water. And there's a bucket around here that has water and start flashing it off.
Alright. As you grab the bucket, you hear wailing coming from inside the inn. Help me!
Technically, I shouldn't even be helping put out the fire because I'm kind of evil.
Are you right now?
Yeah, because remember I rolled that 9?
Hey, look, man. I don't keep track of your alignment. That's your job. And the job of your new god.
Yep. This is awful. So, is anyone gonna go in there and help that screaming person?
The two of them are gonna look at you and be like, what? And the other one's gonna be like, fuck no.
I sit there and I think to myself, well, that could be the one I'm supposed to kill for my goddess. And technically, since I did start the fire. I suppose that's a fair enough answer. As I grab the bucket and move to another building to start throwing the bucket of water on the building.
Alrighty.
Out of curiosity, do I see like a well or anything around here?
Nah.
More water?
Nee. There didn't seem to be any readily available water sources in this town. They're like pulling buckets in from the gate, it seems like.
This is getting really stupid.
What? Nah. Never. Oh. Holy sh**, that was loud.
I kind of don't want to because it's a possibly cheap way to get it done, but that's the only thing I can think of to solve this fire problem really fucking quick.
Make a bigger
Well,
fire,
besides the part, yeah, you could kill everyone. At the same time, it's not exactly chaotic evil, but it's not chaotic evil to like do what you need to do to get the fuck out of Dodge.
7, so what is that? Fuck. I don't know why I was gonna
the
search.
town. Just everyone in it, just kill them all, and then you do that.
7.
Fire bigger.
I'm gonna have to make you a chart, buddy.
I thought I put it in my fucking journal, but apparently I didn't put that part in the journal.
There's a lot to be put in there.
Oh, I know. I fucking know. 7. Now I'm lawful evil. Wonderful.
But at least you're lawful.
Yes, a alignment that I usually don't play. A lawful type.
Here's the thing, chaotic evil was you were more likely to help than lawful. Because you could do whatever the fuck you want, almost. Lawful evil, you're not allowed to do good deeds.
Fuck.
Just destroy the town. This will die somehow.
Wish I had a decanter of endless water. That would make things so much fucking easier. So, about which gate are they getting this water?
Currently, and it's gonna sound funny, this one.
Wait, which one? Oh my god, that one! What? That is so stupid, but okay.
So you just see people running through a wreath of flames, basically carrying water, like, oh, I've got it! I've got another one! And then, like, once in a while, someone will just fall down from burn death.
Alright, so I guess I'll come over here and be like, I need more.
The guards look at each other and they're like, I don't even know where they're getting the water from currently. But good luck. And he just steps aside, he's like, I'm on fire.
I go into the alchemist shop. Alchemist, do you have any water? Magical or otherwise?
Maybe. What do you got for it? And it's like,
He's gonna show you the door. Careful.
I have a gold piece, I have jade, I have a magical quarterstaff that I could trade for it.
Acceptable. And they're gonna come up and he's gonna hand you what seems to be like just a regular clay pot of water. And she said, throw all that other shit into the pot. And we'll call it even. It's really a bad deal. Yep, throw it in the pot.
I throw the quarterstaff into the pot.
It
I throw the jade.
use against all reason. You see that the quarterstaff seems to like be melting like steel.
But that it's not. It's wood. Why is it melting like that?
She's gonna say, "Take your water and leave."
Fine.
Stop asking questions.
I leave.
To me, rats, and you just see the rat armor come back. It's like the best deal I ever made with that dumbass blacksmith. May he burn in hell. or his shop. They're both on fire. And then you just hear the alchemist whistling. Just...
I'm gonna do a. Well, I have a +0 to Arcana, but you know what? I'm gonna try to do an Arcana check to see if there's anything magical about this water.
Cool.
Oh,
awesome. You firmly believe that that water will grant whoever so drinks it eternal life. From age, not like invulnerability, but just... See, that's what I'm going with now, are unexpected results. Like, people are always like, oh, I failed the check. It's like, no, you did, but not in the way you think. You just think the exact wrong thing. But yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna shrug at the thought of this, and I'm gonna drink a little bit of it.
Alrighty.
Don't know if that does anything, but it quenches my thirst.
A little bit.
If I had any.
Ha ha ha. But nothing really happens. I mean, it seems like some regular ass water, you know.
Alright.
Maybe tastes a little immortally.
A little immortally. Alright, so I'll come over here and I'll splash the water on this building here and around this area. Hopefully put out some of the fire so I can enter the inn.
And give me one moment. Oh, gotta go to a different one. Sorry. Bum. What's going on? Oh, there it is. I was like, what the hell?
I'm surprised Jewell isn't here yet.
Yeah, same. Did anyone poke her again?
I poked her the one time.
She said something at 4:20, which is like an hour ago. So I guess it might be a 2-man shorty, which is rough because next week I know we have to take off for Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's right. D&D falls on a hump day, which Christmas falls on a hump day this year.
So does New Year's.
Oh Jesus.
No.
I mean, I'm willing to spend New Year's with you guys.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Diffie, I think, said she had some stuff she had to do with families.
Yeah, actually, maybe. I don't know. It depends what time and how long. Cause my mother and my dad, like, they basically are like, we're gonna go to Miami. I don't know how long they're going to Miami for. I don't know if they're just going for Christmas or if they're going for both holidays. And if that's the case, then it's just gonna be me and my husband, and he might want to work.
So yeah, what happens after I splash the water?
So when you splash the water out, basically you see that it like hits the fire, but instead of like evaporating or like quenching some of the fire, it like takes a sort of form and starts moving around in front of the inn, kind of like moving through the fire.
Oh.
And yeah, that's what's happening.
I guess I'll do an investigation to see what the fuck is going on.
There you go.
17.
So upon looking at it, it seems to be a large, almost humanoid-shaped kind of form of water that is basically just like splashing around, putting out the fire.
I'm going to speak to it to see if it understands my speech. You! Are you... Can you put out this fire quicker?
It looks back to you and goes...
Does anybody around here speak bubble person?
This guy comes up. At which point this other guy's like, what the did you just say to it? He's like, I don't know, I just said what it said.
Well, if you can understand me, I would appreciate it if you could put this fire, well, all these fires in town out relatively quickly. You know, if you make it rain. That sounded like a very, that sounded like a hard no on making it rain.
At which point it moves this way just slightly.
Fire! Bad! Put out! Extinguish!
And then it gets into this bucket. It is now in the bucket.
Can I do an investigation to see what language it's speaking?
Sure. That is the kind of specificity you need.
Oh, fuck!
It is speaking Hebrew. You don't even know what language that is. That's what you think it's speaking.
God damn. I don't want to use my inspiration for this.
Probably not a good idea. Especially now that we know you only get one at a time.
Yeah.
Which means I gotta award him more often on the fly. But that's fine.
I'm gonna try speaking to it in Abyssal.
Okay.
Because I know Abyssal. So in Abyssal, I'm gonna ask it if it can put out the fires in town.
Alright.
Just taking a fucking swing in the dark here. Is there anyone here that knows outside of common?
The veteran steps up, he's like, I know some Ignan.
Could you try asking it in Ignan to put out these fires? Because I can't communicate with it.
Yes, I can try. And he, like, walks up and, like, bites into the fire and then just goes... At which point the bubble thing envelops him.
What?
You heard me.
I'm just gonna slowly back away.
You can see him inside of this watery form, like, basically trying to struggle his way out and gasping for air.
Fuck. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna try to... I guess.
What are you
So
gonna...
I reach into the water thing and try to pull the guy out.
You hear it go...
then none of this shit's gonna fucking.
Yeah, it's...
Does anyone speak bubble or aqua person?
It starts chasing you as soon as you moved, and it basically enveloped the guy that was, right next to you or on the way through you. But it does leave the other guy. And then that guy. But yeah, he's coming this way. He's like, boo, boo.
I need someone who speaks languages! Lots of them!
At which point, for no good reason, I might add. Just want to add that this is for no good reason. 100% the only reason for this is because obviously we're waiting on Jewell. But at which point, guess who reappears?
Bartholomew?
No, although that would have been a funny one too.
The mayor?
Well, hello.
Oh god.
What brings you here, you blue person? Have you put out all the fires yet?
I'm working on it. We kind of have a little problem. Do you speak aqua person or bubble or
And
whatever?
why are you running around screaming about languages?
Because there's a blue humanoid aqua thingy there that I
think
got
I
from
lost
a
sound.
pot from the alchemist to try to
'Cause
put
I'm
out
not
the
hearing
fire.
anybody. Yep. There we go. Alright, now I can hear again, I think. Or not. Oh, there we go.
Axel.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
So,
no,
basically- We're in a little bit of a conundrum. I traded some stuff to the alchemist for a pot of water. Turns out the pot of water had this humanoid aqua thing in it, and none of us can speak with it. Hopefully you know what it speaks and can speak to it to help put out the fire.
What'd you talk to the alchemist for there? It's a terrible idea. Didn't anybody tell you that bitch is crazy?
I kind of guessed that when she threw my magical quarterstaff in a pot of fire and it melted like steel.
Oh yeah, you ain't getting that back.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of which, you got that from her too, didn't you? At which point, this thing is still coming.
Yes, that thing. Talk to it, speak to it, do something.
Hey! Boom, boom, boom. And it just stops. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. That's what I thought. I don't speak bubble.
Do you know anybody who does speak bubble?
The mayor does.
Aren't you the...
I said I was a talking horse, sir. Never did I say I was the mayor.
Mayor? Where's the mayor? The mayor's the dog, right?
Woof!
Please talk in bubble person or whatever that thing speaks and tell it to put out the fires. Please.
Woof! He says you wouldn't learn your lesson that way.
I don't speak bubble, otherwise I would. This is the best chance of saving your damn town.
The dog goes, woof! And the horse says, he says that he's not even the mayor of this town.
Oh, what the fuck is the... Oh boy. Where is the mayor?
He goes, woof! And he looks over in this direction.
Did you just click in here?
Yep.
Oh, fuck my life.
I could, but I warned you. It will not be pleasant. I am a talking horse.
Whatever. I run over here. Oh, this is about the only thing I can fucking do. I grab the bucket of water that's right here. I'm gonna assume that's a bucket of water.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna dump it on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run into the burning building.
Okay.
Hopefully, reducing any... Stop following me!
To be fair, it's putting out the fire as it does. Like...
And I'm gonna search around for that voice I heard.
Alright, do a perception check.
What's my perception? Do I have at least decent perception? Nope, I have no bonuses.
Nope.
Hey, a 15.
That's pretty good. So you hear help getting weaker and weaker as it's repeated, coming from back in the area behind where you currently are facing. You don't remember that area because you don't remember anything.
Alright, well, I'm gonna slowly make my way there. Hopefully I can get back there. And, kind of say fuck it, and I just kind of run through. This is gonna fucking suck. Oh, sweet Jesus. And basically I'm going to follow this wall, hopefully find a door.
Alrighty. Do another search check. As well as take 5 fire damage.
1d20 for search. Oh, fuck me a 7. And
There's a lot of fire and smoke. It's real rough for you to see right now.
I'm gonna make my way a little bit further down, do another search. Please, fucking search. What the fuck?
There's definitely a door, like right there. It's like clouded by smoke though, so it might be a wall. Maybe it's a door. It's definitely something.
I'm gonna try pushing it open.
Okay. Wait, and take 3 more damage as you are still standing in fire, since those aren't.
I'm not trying to stand in fire, damn it! I'm trying to stand in the sun.
They're not literal rings of fire, damn it. Right, let me go look for a sea of fire real quick. See if you can swim through that.
Oh wait, I'm still fire ganassi, so I gotta take that resistance into effect. I'm just a soulless fire ganassi.
You are no longer immune to fire.
Well, not immune, but resistant.
Or resistant.
Damn it.
Yeah. You're basically your whole race changed.
God damn it. Alright, so yeah, I pushed the door open. And I come in here.
Alrighty. And then
Alright, are you the mayor?
the woman screams, "No! Save me!
You're not the mayor! You're not important to me!
I'm important to me!"
And then I leave.
Alrighty. Speaking of.
And I'm gonna hop inside the elemental. Just a great big fucking, I'm gonna hop inside of it.
Alright. Also, don't forget, I'm sure you did, you've already forgotten about your quick healing.
Oh, yeah, I kind of did forget about the quick healing part.
Good job.
So that's half my hit dice each round?
Yep.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Damn, that basically negates the fucking fire.
Yep.
Oh. Sweet.
Alright, so you're hopping inside of the water thingy, huh?
Yep, and I'm gonna try to control its motions from inside of it.
Well, never let it be said that you're not stupid. Make a strength saving throw.
Well, at least I have a really good bonus to strength.
It's true.
+4. 17.
Ah, nice. So you are pushed immediately out of the water.
Useless elemental.
He goes bloop bloop bloop.
I'm gonna do a search if I see any other people in here, hopefully.
Alrighty, go ahead and make a search. Which, by the way, there's still a lady screaming.
Well, yeah. Is that the same one I saw? Or do I have to-
You'd have to roll to see. You gotta distinguish.
Here's a fucking perception to see if I see anyone. 16.
You see a burned body here, and a cat burned body here. But that's about it. The rest is fire and smoke. Yeah!
Oh my god, fucking Jesus Christ, Axel.
Hey, don't look at me, man. I'm not deciding these things.
I really should pin that message.
Probably. Or copy it to your journal. Either way.
Yeah, that too. For I'm lawful neutral. Awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna paste that to my journal real quick. You know, I thought I did that once, but, you know. Alright, now that's in my journal. I'm going to, move over to this burnt body. I'm gonna pick it up. Or at least I'm gonna attempt to pick it up and carry it out of here.
At which point the water starts trying to fight you for it. Make a strength check.
Jesus Christ. 19.
You tied.
Oh my god.
Actually, you probably lost. I didn't check its bonuses. Yeah, you straight lost. Never mind. It like rips the body from you and throws it against this wall right here.
That's... You stupid elemental! Flip off the elemental.
It turns into a giant finger and flips you off. Did we make it so? You are the one to breathe life into these dreams.
You have to make a list of the things you
Oh
want to
god.
do.
No, let's not. I'd feel bad just making the list.
Well, I'm not gonna draw all the things.
I know, I'm just saying.
It inspires me.
Fair enough. I still just wonder what, like, that one I want to pay for, though, is I want to get a really nice one done of Catharis as soon as I figure out what the fuck he looks like. It's probably gonna be when I die. I'll just see it on my deathbed. I finally... Oh, goodness.
I don't know what you're saying!
It like looks offended. And it just goes, oh my gosh, you did it. And it just like looks at you. As if to... We're walking forever. And then it just looks at you again to be as if, like, how does it feel? It's just like... It's like, you sound dumb too if I say it! I know you're not so damn! Okay. I'm probably like peeking this shit out of this episode. Just screaming.
I'm gonna point. I'm gonna point at it. I'm gonna point at the fire. Point at it. Point at fire elsewhere. And then I'm going to put my hands together like I'm begging it, and then point at it and point at the fire.
I just love it because it keeps doing all these acts. Some would even say performances.
Fine, I'll roll a fucking performance.
Yeah, look at that. He's fucking smart. You're trying to mime an action to a creature that doesn't speak your language.
Oh, fuck. Performance just happens to be. Well, I'm fucked, boys.
Yeah, you're pretty fucked, dude. This is why I love it, because, like, you've traded a very interesting character for another very interesting character, and this guy can't actually interact with people worth shit. Like, if someone wants to come up and take your shit, they'd just be like, hey, that was mine. Really? I thought it was... Nope, that was mine. Thanks, though.
No, because my wisdom and intelligence is average.
That's still not good against a character that has anything above that. Or charisma. That means charisma. They could just come up and be like, yeah, that's actually mine, and you want to give it to me. Because you like me so much.
I can still roll against it and try.
You can definitely try. And I can't actually force you, I don't think, to do anything without a thing, but I can make you take some disadvantages on other things, like, afterwards. Like, oh, I mean, you didn't give him your thing, but you're so focused on the fact that you didn't that you have to take disadvantage on every roll for the next. You just keep thinking about his handsome face and how you denied him.
I'm gonna point to it, point to the fire, and beg again. Come on, charisma. Give me a nat 20. Fuck.
And it just, like, goes the other direction.
I'm gonna leave the bar. I'm just gonna say fucking leave the bar. I love how you moved the ring of fire.
It moved. It grew. Sorry, here. It grew.
Ow!
Giggity.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. I really don't. I can't speak bubble person. No one here speaks bubble person. I couldn't find the mayor. Hopefully that woman that's in there that wasn't the mayor is dead now.
Did anybody save the lady inside? I'm not gonna do it. I just want to know. No.
I was going to because I need to find the mayor. She said she wasn't the mayor,
No,
so I left her there.
She's not the mayor. That blonde bimbo.
Wait, did you say blonde?
Yeah, didn't you look at her?
I didn't get a good look at her. It's kind of smoky.
I like smoke. And he just jumps into the fire and screams as he burns to death.
I hate this town.
The calf looks at you and says, "Me too, buddy."
Why are animals talking?
This guy runs up, he's like, "You're an animal too, dude." And he runs away.
A little bit of blood's gonna trickle from my nose.
Aneurysm. Meanwhile, I don't know what your party friends are doing. They're just like sitting outside of the gate as this whole town is burning to the fucking ground.
Sam is pouting, waiting for Master.
I should make you do stuff too, because you still got this little guy here, and he gets hungry.
And he gets hungry. Feed the halfling.
Goggle.
Oh no. Feed him one of the guards that's outside. Oh such a
Oh.
good boy. You want to eat one of the guards at Santa? I'm not gonna stop you.
There's a gate.
Ah.
So it starts chewing on the gate.
Hey,
stop that! Stop that!
He's not going
How
to
dare
stop
you!
At him.
How dare he! I got that fence from my grandmom!
I told you, you just have
Priceless family heirloom!
to
I'll
stop.
sue you and your whole mimic family! Fucking foreigners!
Don't call him that.
I'll call them what I like. Damn illegal immigrants. Coming in and stealing all of our mimic jobs. Chairs need jobs too, you asshole. I know a whole family of chairs living out on the streets right now. I mean...
I hate this town, I hate this town, I hate this town.
And yet you willingly went back inside.
Well, technically my job for the goddess is done. I'm going to grab the water bucket. I'm going to move over to this aqueous humanoid form. I'm going to, as much as I don't want to, have to make a performance check to get it to follow me.
Which is funny because earlier it was following you with no check. I think you might have gotten the wrong... Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a 13.
It looks at you, it's like... Boo boo.
And then I move over here. I look to see if it's following me.
Boo. It's like slowly following.
And I make sure it's watching me, and as it's watching me, I splash the water on the fire.
Alright, and it looks at you, goes...
Damn it. Then I point at it. This is getting really stupid. And then I point to the fire, and then I put my hands together to beg. Oh, fucking Christ.
You had a fucking 0?
Yeah, because I rolled a 3 and I have a negative... Oh, wait, no, it's not a -3, it's a -4, so that's actually a -1.
You know... And what were you trying to do again?
I was doing the whole point to fire, beg.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. It looks at you and goes... But as soon as it does that... This pops out.
What the fuck? No,
which-
I'm straight up done with this town.
At which point it turns and looks at you, because I just assume you said that in character, because it didn't give me any indication otherwise. Anything not specifically said out of character, I'm just gonna take the liberty of saying I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
And then the water elemental turns around.
I'm done with this town.
And they just moving towards each other. Yeah, you're still not in combat, buddy, so it's on you.
Yep. You know what? I'm going to stand over and I'm gonna go to this guard over here and be like, "Yeah, I found the perpetrator of all the fires." But yeah, there's a fiery humanoid form in the center of town with an aqueous humanoid form in the center of town. I think that fiery humanoid form is the cause of all these fires.
I mean, I'm like 900% sure it was you, but I'm gonna turn into a giant and check it out anyway. You talk to Roland. Well, try to talk to Roland. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking moving fire bullshit. Ah, fire, damn it.
Why don't you just use the directional keys?
For these ones, mostly because I'm lazy and don't want to hit them a bunch. Ah, too much pushing. Then I gotta go like down and up and down. Whereas this one, I just go like a couple at a time and just move them through.
Fair enough.
Anyways, looks, he's like, everything's on fire. I'm on fire. Ah.
Roland. I found the perpetrator of all the fires. There's a fiery humanoid form in the center of town. Last I saw, I was walking towards an aqueous humanoid form. One of the other guards went to go check it out. He said I should try to talk to you.
You, human!
Did you just call me a human?
Moo!
Moo? Oh, for crying out loud.
Moo.
I hate this town. I hate this town so much.
Moo?
Moo.
Yeah, you're not a human, you're a cow.
Can you open this gate?
Yes.
Would you be so kind as to open the gate for me?
I really shouldn't.
I mean, it would be nice if you did.
I mean, I really shouldn't.
I'm gonna fucking regret this. I'm gonna try to persuade him to open the fucking door.
Do your best, buddy. Roll with disadvantage.
Oh, fuck. Ha! 11.
Okay. And he goes and he opens the door, at which point the mimic immediately attacks him. Roland! Roland, what's happening?
As I leave.
Roland! The only thing over here is a pot of water and a little fire. No, Roland!
Alright, and now we wait for Jewell to actually fucking join.
Yeah.
You know, about 40 minutes ago she said yes.
Which was basically an hour after her first response. So we're about an hour and a half in. Actually, 2 hours in almost from when we started almost. Well, not quite. We started at like 4:30, so hour and a half.
Yeah.
Which isn't, it's not too bad, but you can only fuck around on a side quest with other side quests for so long, as we just proved.
Yeah, it doesn't help that I have really low scores for what I needed to do.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Did you even do what you needed to do?
I'm going to assume I did mention the blonde girl in tavern that may have been the girl I was looking for? I'll find out one way or the other.
You most certainly will.
We'll come back to this town at a later date.
So what are we doing then?
Well, now we have to wait for Jewell to show up.
Also, your mimic is currently eating someone while the guards are approaching.
Me.
Somebody call the mayor! He was in the inn!
Technically, we're outside.
Well, you were, but the mimic went inside to eat the guard.
No mimic.
And the gate is open, though.
Yeah, because I managed to persuade the cow thing to open up the gate.
Moo!
Mimic,
Makes
look,
no
there's
sense.
more things to eat.
I basically, and this is how I left it, because I forgot how I usually and how you're supposed to deal with character persuasion stuff, is that I don't say you can't or give any rules. I just make you do as if it were real life. Like, if you're trying to get out of a situation and persuade someone who already doesn't like you or already is against you, then you're probably doing it with disadvantage.
So are we waiting or are we playing?
We're still technically playing. Chloe's gonna guess I'd be played by me, and she's like, "What took you so long?"
I don't want to talk about it.
You didn't- You didn't do anything bad again, did you?
No. Maybe.
Master never does anything bad. I mean, not
Oh my god.
unintentional.
Damn it, Axel.
Said I don't decide these things, dude.
Alright, so what does that mean? Oh, I'm now neutral good. God damn it!
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm neutral good now. Fantastic.
Shit. Well, Sam was really happy to see her master, but then got like sidetracked with her mimic going back inside. She rushes over.
I mean, technically I didn't do anything bad. I tried helping to put out the fire.
How'd that go?
Well,
Oh, look who's here.
I'm sorry.
I no longer have a quarterstaff or jade or any gold. I just have a few copper pieces. There was an aqueous humanoid that came out of the clay pot of water that I got from the alchemist. Had a little powwow with that thing, and well, long story short, fire humanoid thingy came out of the fire. I left, said fuck it, and yeah.
So what did I miss?
That.
Exactly what I was just explaining.
Yep. All of that. Dumb. I could sum it up in one word. Dumb. There we go.
Shut the fuck up.
It was funny, though. Although I will say, a lot of the funniness comes from the random shit I make you deal with in those towns.
Yeah.
At least this town. This town is special. This town is different than any other town I think I've taken you through, Michael.
I fucking hate this town.
Yeah, I noticed. That's why I kept going with it. I also noticed that Diffie finds it funny, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yep. In the meantime.
Also, I mean, we got such great jokes as Lily and My Bones.
My bones!
My bone!
Hi, Lily.
Yes, Lily and the cookies.
Anywho, we're all
Yeah.
here. We can
Yes, let us now continue on to,
the actual adventure instead of me doing stupid shit.
yeah, that stuff. That was the word I was looking for.
Well, pizza was a thing. Sorry, pizza was a thing.
Oh, nice. Pizza's a good thing.
So you want to recap that last bit that we had on the last session, Axel?
I guess so, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Give me a moment.
Or we can do it last time on Impromptu game.
Last time on Impromptu Z.
Impromptu.
We finally got out of the frickin' city after a halfling essentially cussed out a guard.
Yes, and DM Love. Thank God for DM Love and the fact that I was just... Never before have I let someone by because they screwed up the plot so badly. Like, I'm like, you know, I was just gonna kill his character off. I was just gonna kill his ass off. And then I was like, nah, let's make it dumb. I'm gonna make him play something stupid that he is going to have to play dumbly. And it did. I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, it isn't done yet.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. We have no food, no water. I mean, yeah, we do have water, my bad. Wait, let me look over this. Okay, we do have water. Okay, screw it. We have no food, though. And we have pretty much been told to get the fuck out of the town.
I don't like the fact that Axel's typing a lot and I'm typing.
What?
Oh god, he's fucking typing to me. Just shit.
What?
Oh, time for me to get fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking god damn it.
Yep. Thank Disney, cheers to that.
Numbs on Jewell.
Okay, and then the Jewell runs like hell. No.
Hey.
Nope, I'm not.
What, you're not into Vore?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh my god. This is so fucking stupid. I hate you, Axel.
Me too. What were we talking about? Anyway, go ahead, guys. Do your thing. I'm just gonna be in the background doing impromptu DM things.
In the meantime, Diffy, no nomming on me. I'm not pizza.
Jewell pizza.
Nope. Runs like hell. Nope.
No, runs like hell. Oh, Jewell, you're so
This is
silly.
such a fucking derailed campaign.
And whose fault is that? I wonder, did somebody have ideas?
This is why I can't have ideas.
And
It's not all that. Like, I was debating exactly on how that stuff was going to play earlier. Some of it's from me, but a lot of that is just like, well, he did this, and I got to give him something going on for it. I mean, they were fun ideas. That makes you feel better.
In the meantime, Diffy is going to have a field day trying to catch a tiny halfling.
Well, anyways, let's try to get on with this wonderful bullshit.
Well, that's open to you guys. I will open up the scene on Impromptu Ball Z. Basically, after having lit a large fire and then been struck down by an unknown force and then brought back with no memories, Veilios decided it was time to cut town. You guys all agreed, even at the cost of not really being able to get rid of the slave sigils on your bodies, except for him who somehow mysteriously got rid of it. You were somehow mysteriously able to get past the guards. To be fair, everything in this town is fucking mysterious. And unfortunately, as soon as you exited the gates, Catharis just straight disappeared into thin air, like badly.
And I just had the entire town disappear.
Yeah, that happens sometimes too.
And no, Diffie, I am not gonna be gone. Nope. There's gonna be some tech
All right,
safe.
and she will be right back. But if you want to inform her on what has happened since she was gone with her character, but since we started the session, I will let that up to you, Michael, while I do something else.
Alright, complete recap of what happened while we were gone, Jewell. I had to go back into town to take care of something I forgot about. I got in. Shit went downhill. I was told that I have to put this fire out because I started the fire in town, even though the wanted poster they had looked like me, but was not me because color differences. I called them racial prejudice, assholes. I tried putting fire out. I no longer have my quarterstaff because that was traded for a clay pot of water from the alchemist. I went to go splash that on the fire, created an aqueous humanoid form that I couldn't communicate with because all it sat there and did was go and no one spoke whatever the fuck it spoke. And after I decided to splash some more water on the fire, and after I did that, a fiery humanoid form came out, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm done with this town. And now I'm out here.
Because they kicked you out?
Nope. I convinced the guard that was kind of talking slow like a cow to open up the gate and let me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes me kind of wonder something. You don't have any food on you, so we're still royally fucked.
I mean, if you say so.
I mean, the only thing I think we have is some water. And wait, we're not feeding it to the mimic.
Mimic's not my worry.
Yeah, it will be if it starts trying to eat us all.
Nah, we just kill it.
I mean, do we truly have our slots back from our previous shit show?
I mean, we can kill it.
If it doesn't stop us.
If you won't stop us.
Somehow I doubt that. I don't know what makes me doubt that, but somehow I doubt that.
Samira won't stop Veilios.
I mean, hey man, you just said you weren't the same guy as that guy in that picture. Maybe she doesn't think so either now. Quick, somebody roll a perception check.
I mean, do we really want to do that?
It's up to you. I did it.
I did it.
You notice there's some beautiful, beautiful birds flying through the sky.
Okay.
But yeah, now it's up to you guys.
There's my perception.
You notice, your hand.
My hand is so big.
It can touch everything but my face. Wait.
So, wait a minute. So, does Chloe see this our lovely comrade in arms doesn't have his staff anymore, right?
I mean, I told you I don't have my staff anymore.
Okay, because, Chloe can just give you, like, the 2 daggers that she had on her. She's like, if you need it.
Ooh. I take the daggers. These feel more natural to me.
Yeah, she just kind of, okay, that's cool.
Thanks, little halfling.
Okay. I mean,
I sheath the daggers on my belt.
Mhm. Even though she could have given you the scimitar, but no.
Nope, nope, nope. Daggers are perfectly fine.
Okay.
Wasn't there a commotion that we heard after we exited the city as well?
Yeah, that was mostly from the shit, burning down inside.
Oh, I thought
Which
that.
I also want to note, it's still going on there.
Yeah, but also, in the distance, as they left the city, Chloe heard my bones being set into the wind.
Well, yeah, that was.
Welcome back, Diddy.
You knew who that was, though.
My bones.
Yeah, that joke is dead.
That joke will never get old.
It won't get old, but it will kill somebody eventually. I'm absolutely sure of it.
I'm definitely sure about that.
You're just gonna hear like you're gonna be hiding in some kind of thing, and someone's gonna be like squished by something, and you're gonna be like laugh, and it's just gonna be like, my bones, and you just won't be able to help yourself.
In the meantime, they're walking out of the city limits, and
in my honest opinion, I think we should just follow this road and get as far away from this town as we can.
and you hear Chloe. I don't even argue with that, even though we're short someone. Yep, that's a fire if we've seen. Wow, that is a holy hell.
Speaking of, there's like a giant explosion from behind this wall that knocks down a portion of the wall onto this building.
The mimic to come, do I need to do an animal check or
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
charisma?
You could do either for that.
Cool. Yes. I use my charisma to convince the mimic to.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yes,
Sweet
you.
Jesus.
It looks back at you with a mouthful of arm and comes towards you.
Oh, who's a good boy?
Roland, no! You bastards! If I
Yep,
weren't currently on fire, I'd chill you all.
Yep, that's our cue. Let's go.
Yeah, and Chloe doesn't even argue. I mean, seriously, there's no way we can talk our way out of that. Except if Veilios goes back and apologize for burning down their city.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't burn it down. I don't remember burning it down.
Alrighty, and as you approach this direction, you head into the forest and start on a random journey to which you have no idea of its destination.
Huzzah!
Hooray! How much hell raising is this gonna be? Because we do not.
Close to master.
So the running gag joke is we have no ranger in.
It's okay. We got this.
And I don't think my training has taught me anything for this.
Training.
Touché.
Alrighty, so we enter into the forest, and since, for now, this will change from time to time, but I have now given Diffie control of the mimic for moving purposes.
Fuck yeah. Who's the goodest boy? Ham's goodest boy.
Copy, you guys.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to get the information on a dagger. Were they just regular daggers you gave me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, give me but a moment and we will continue our stuff. Because I gotta set some of it up, basically.
Mhm. In which Chloe kind of looks back at him and is like, "You don't remember anything before waking up."
Correct.
Okay. And we made sure to inform him of what happened up until.
Yeah, doesn't necessarily, I believe, that's what happened, since I don't know for myself.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, that's what happened, and think about it. I mean, frankly, I did try to explain to you, and this uses you is being used in the past sense, that this would be a really bad job to burn down the building. We're hired to clear out the building.
I mean, if you say that's what I did, I don't necessarily think I actually did that.
Yeah, what you guys did. But yeah, that's what happened. I mean, our fourth member, which I don't know what became of him.
Well, if there was a fourth member, I'm sure he'll find us, rejoin us at some point.
Hopefully. I mean, but it's just, how does he disappear? You know. But I nat 20'd it. Yeah, okay. But
Anyway. Well, welcome to the large travel screen. You are now this character as a group. Isn't it fun? It looks like a fun character.
what the heck is it?
Well, it's a little something I like to call
Thank you. If you say Flutternutter, I will literally look at you and say no.
the party. Or in this case, the patry.
The Patry.
Good, and welcome back.
Welcome back. What you see here is yourselves, as represented by this character, on the road of which you were on before, traveling through the countryside into other places unknown, leaving the city. Which I doubt anyone ever even cares what the name was. It won't come up again, who cares?
There's a deep side somewhere in the world.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Cause you said we're in a forest, right?
Currently you're actually in hills. Sorry about that, I made a mistake.
Okay.
So you're just on plains and farmland. And if you want, you can take a group perception check and try to, like, look ahead towards the horizon.
It sounds like a solid plan to me.
Everyone roll perception.
I believe my perception is just a +0. Yes, it is.
Okay, let's hope other people roll better. A little bit better.
12. Because apparently this shit show can get any.
So you don't see much farther ahead than you currently see. You just see that it's an open road. You know, there's sometimes travelers and wagons and other things on the way, but so far not too much. You also have to decide, since you're long traveling, what speed you want to travel at as a group.
Wait, did you say a passing cargo, passing
Cart.
wagons?
Yep. Heading towards the direction of the city you just left.
Oh, she is definitely would have hitched a ride if it was going the other way.
Yes. That was the other one. Right. You gotta choose your travel pace, whether it be fast, normal, or slow. You can also do a forced march, but that is a whole nother thing.
I vote for normal.
Normal indeed.
Yep.
Alrighty, so at normal speed, you take 3 miles an hour, which is 24 miles for your day. Technically, it'd be a little, but anyway, you guys can continue traveling down the road. You can camp out where you're at. Currently, you left what I would say was basically in the middle of the day. A little bit leaning towards the afternoon, I would guess, heading into the night.
I'm going to say we travel for a few hours, then camp.
All right, how many?
A long rest, so then we could actually get our points back.
Also true.
I'm gonna say we travel for. You said we were about leaning into evening.
Yes, so you're probably getting towards like 3 or 4 o'clock. So night will fall in a couple more hours.
All right, we're gonna travel for about 3.5 hours.
All right, so 3.5 hours at a normal pace is 3 miles an hour. So let's say you guys get 10 miles or so, which isn't too bad. You guys are gonna be able to move up slightly in the way of going and decide what you do in the meantime. But you have gone slightly forward on the path of enlightenment.
While we're traveling, I'm just gonna keep my passive perception, which is a wonderful 10.
Alrighty.
Stuff.
You got it. You are keeping an eye out. And I would like everyone to make a... Well, I would like someone to choose who gets to make a D100 roll.
Diffy, make a D100 roll.
Okay.
Easier, because I think so far everyone's having it.
40.
Please split up, please.
So that's a 40. There you go. Oh, okay. So either way, that would still have to be above that. Alrighty, so nothing happens. You guys had a very nice, relaxed couple hours of travel. And you decide to take a moment and, rest now that it's been that.
I'm gonna say let's not camp on the road. Let's camp off the road.
That's totally. Yeah. She kind of pulls out the blanket that she has in her bag and says, "We can use this to a little bit help alleviate if no one has a bedroll. It's not very it's comfortable as a bed blanket can be."
Currently, it looks like, unfortunately, Veilios, at least according to the page that I see, has jack crap, but his staff, his leather armor, and his ring.
Actually, you might want to update it because I got rid of that staff and it's now a dagger.
Alright, let's update.
2 daggers.
Alright.
Not 1 dagger. 2.
Well, it's 2 daggers, but I have 1 equipped.
It makes a good point. And yep, so now he has a total of the armor, the ring, and the daggers. Which is even funnier because
Yeah, I forgot to do the starting pack thing that has all the stuff for my character. So I'm shit at it.
I didn't have it either. For Catharis, he didn't have anything.
So, press happens to Thunder. And definitely, Chloe looks at that minute, like, never mind.
Oh, I'll take first watch for when we go to rest because I'm not tired.
And Chloe will kind of, take first watch of them. Yeah, but yeah, Chloe will take the watch along with them, so he doesn't have to do the first part of it by himself.
I forget, does my character... Wait, no, I think they do sleep.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they sleep.
Yes, we did indeed check that. So we had sleepers and the watch.
Yes, and I'm taking the watch.
All right, roll a d20.
No bonuses.
Nope.
Watch.
I mean, you don't have to take watch with me. If you're tired, you can rest.
Alright. She'll, take the whole.
Well then, looks like you're doing all right. Your watch seems to pass with no, incidents that you can see.
Well, that's good. And doing this watch and everything, I will pace around the outer ring of the camp we set up.
Alrighty. I just had to delete a character in the character creator. I'm sad. But I ain't paying for this shit. Eventually we'll pay for the Dungeon Master stuff one of these days, but that'll be one of these days.
It's only like, what, $5 a month?
Yeah, 5 or 6. The real problem is I still don't use it. Like if I did more than one campaign, I'd probably pay for it. But with just one campaign, it's like, meh. Got other shit I gotta pay for. Like the new internet that I just got. Yay!
I would join one.
So that's what we should do. Is just all pitch in $1 and share one. Especially because you just get unlimited everything, so you just fucking get all the characters and shit in one spot.
True, very true. Hell, if I wasn't saving up for shit that's coming up, I would definitely be like, you know what, I'll just pay it all and we can all share the account. But maybe at a later date.
Definitely the holidays aren't very good for me right now.
But yeah, About how many hours have passed?
That would be, let's see, for the thing, because you're taking a 3-part watch, so you would have passed for 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. My character is still not yet tired. So instead of waking someone for next watch, I just continue watching like
Alrighty.
so I take it you want me to roll another d20?
Yep. Oh. Where's my thingy? Alright, you're good. Seems that you do another part of your watch with no, unnecessary thing. There was some howling wind, and you thought you heard the night begins to ride for a moment, but it was just a dream. But while you were awake, so a daydream, but at night.
Alright. Well, my character is still not yet tired, so he continues to let them sleep.
Alrighty, that means you're gonna have to take one more roll.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, you seem to be alright. You got through a full night with no issues. And good for you.
Woohoo!
Huzzah.
Yeah.
So I see morning break, so sun's starting to rise, I take it.
Yes, the sun is starting to break finally.
Alright, I'll go around camp and I'll wake up the other two.
Yeah, Chloe definitely is, once she starts feeling that sun on her face, she's like, what the heck? And she kind of looks over, like, I'm awake.
Sees the little halfling waking up, moves over to the Air Ganassi and kind of taps her shoulder to wake her up.
Sam rubs her eyes and goes 2 more minutes.
Sun is up. We must be on our way. No time for dilly dally.
Fine. She stretches and yawns and eases her way back up to waking up. Still not quite awake. She goes mumble. Taps the mimic gently. Time to wake up.
The mimic growls.
Gives it a good, nice little scratch behind its wet would-be ear.
Alright, make your animal handling roll.
Goes +1. Yep.
Ooh, that's a
Oh, she rolled
D100.
Yeah, she rolled a D100. You
Oh,
rolled a
shit.
20.
Oops, I still had it on there.
It's easy to do.
Same fucking thing! What the hell?
So the mimic is just like.
We might be able to find more birds to eat.
As that is all happening, Chloe's definitely rolling up the blanket, kind of folding it up and kind of, because she kind of used it like a bedroll.
Gotcha.
So she kind of rolls it back up and kind of looks at Veilios and says, "You know, you could have woken me up at any point if you really needed any help."
Yeah, but I wasn't tired. I decided to let you all sleep. Still not tired.
You sure?
Yeah.
Master, you've always slept quite fine before.
I just didn't feel any exhaustion or tiredness.
Looks
It was-
at him concerned.
Yeah.
You sure, Master?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I mean, beforehand, you definitely. She says you sleep. That means you definitely slept at some. And unless you're an you would probably need less sleep than us. Unless I'm wrong.
I don't know. I don't know what I am.
She just kind of gives very much concern. Is it pressing on the matter?
I mean, out of character, I suppose you could always have her do a what would it be? An investigation check to see if there's anything actually wrong with me, or would it be something else, Axel?
Either that or perception. Like I said, they don't. It's especially after reading the descriptions on Roll20, which I think are taken from the actual skill book. You have perception, which is lets you spot, hear, otherwise detect the presence. Whereas investigation is true intentions, is like make deductions based on clues, or no, that's insight is true intentions. When you look for clues and make deductions based on those clues, you make an intelligence check. You deduce the location of a hidden object, discern for the appearance of a wound what kind of weapon would deal that kind of wound, or determine the weakest point in the tunnel to cause it to collapse. So it really is for like, and it kind of fits its name in like investigating, putting together clues, kind of like Sherlock Holmesing shit. Whereas then you have insight to decide whether you can determine the true intentions of a creature, predicting a move, searching out a lie, gleaning clues from body language, stuff like that.
I'll definitely do the investigation.
All right.
I get to re-roll that shit.
Yes, you do. I'm still waiting for the day. She still hasn't double crit failed yet. I'm waiting for that day. That will be my favorite. She gets so close too. It's basically the same thing, except for I can't make you like hurt yourself. I guess I could still, but it would be a dick move. Real dick
Like how?
move.
Like there's no way. If from an investigation, not
Oh
like
yeah, he's like you look too close and poke yourself in the eye. Boom. 1 point of damage. It's nothing big usually, but it's stuff like that. Where you're just like, oh, look at this, oh my god. But yeah, no. Think we all know how that ended up.
So yeah, Veilios puts a smile on his face for us to get moving.
Okay, but that is strange.
Do I have anything good? Oh, I have like a 0.
Yep.
Doesn't mean
My
you can't
character
try.
Yeah.
A crit is a crit, yo.
Ah, fuck.
That was not a crit.
Not a crit.
And what were you trying to do?
Another investigation on me.
Yeah, nope. You see that he is blue. Technically kind of purple, but I'm calling him blue. I believe, I blah 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 blah.
Oh gosh.
Michael is blue.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, that's the current situation. Is y'all don't know what's going on at all, and you've just woken up, and the mimic is growling.
I guess I'll go to look to see if I see any birds for it to eat, or any animals in general.
I guess that would be perception or investigation, either one, because you could investigate for clues of birds, or you could look around for birds, basically.
I thought that was nature.
You could also do that. I think nature is usually for finding, to recall
check.
lore about terrain, plants, and animals, the weather, and natural cycles.
Just looking for anything really that'll make me-
Survival.
Survival, that one probably does cover it a little better.
Follow tracks, hunt game, guide your frozen wastelands, identify signs that owl bears live nearby.
Yeah, so that one will also do well.
Wait, I don't see survival.
You might not have it.
Survival's down at the very bottom of your.
Yeah, you got a
Oh, okay,
plus
okay,
one.
okay.
Although you don't have proficiency in it.
No, I do not. I mean, I just want him to eat and not eat us. I'm not like trying to pretend as if I'm good at anything. Oh shit!
There you
Wow,
go.
that fucking 20. Holy.
I
Yep.
should find him a fucking beast.
Well, you were looking for birds, so you found some birds.
No. I said birds or anything that I specifically
All right,
broadened my
you
horizon.
broadened your horizons, huh? All right. So you see that there are some tracks leading deep into this direction towards the. God, my brain isn't working. East. And yeah, it looks like it's going into some kind of foresty area or something.
Alright, tells the mimic, hey, I think I found food for you. Check it out.
Alright, you're gonna have to roll either an animal handling or a like persuasion check because you gotta like convince it.
Oh,
It's
he's not awake yet.
he snaps at you, but he misses.
Fine, I'll go check myself. I'll bring it to you.
If this keeps up, we might have to kill the mimic.
No, lie, slander, no, never. He is my mimic.
And which, I'm guessing this is enough time for Chloe had put away her blanket in her bag.
Yeah, probably at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, and which can she at least keep tabs of where Sam has went?
I mean,
Sam has already gone off on see the thing.
Yeah.
I kind of follow her, but I stop at the edge of the forest.